All right, good evening, everybody. How are we? Oh, what's going on here? Why have I got graphics everywhere? Let me have a look. I hope we are well. I've jumping from live stream to live stream. It's a bit of a nightmare, but here we are. Another game. What I think this will be a really good game actually between the talented Swiss and one of the co-hosts. Should be a good game. Let's just tie up some goal scorers. First goal scorers and score predictions, everybody. That's the little game that we play to make it interesting. First goal scorer and result. I need to get mine in. I think my head says the Swiss will win, but Canada are at home. So let's go with Canada. Let me just bring up the starting lineup so I can see who I fancy for first goal scorer. Let's have a look. I do like the Swiss, but I just fancy Canada tonight. Larin is a good shout, but I'm going to go with Brill as the first goal scorer. Let's do that. So, yes, let's see what this game is like. We watched the England game last night. That was a bit of a tough watch. It was a defensive masterclass, really, from the Ghanaians. But let's see what we think. I think this will hopefully be a good game. Oh, clock ready. I'm not quite ready here. I might have gone all over the shop. Much time. First half. Ready to go there. Right. I drag that to there. And then bring that one up. Oh, we've got Ali McCoist commentating. Everyone's favourite Scot, the jolly Scottish ex-Rangers striker. It is roasting in the UK, north of 30 degrees, which we're not used to. I've got a fan going here. I just tried to put some water on my face. Even the water out the taps is much warmer than it used to be. So, yeah, we know all about Kyle Larin, don't we? We've been victim to Kyle Larin at Wrexham. So we know all about him. Jonathan David, obviously, is at Juventus, so he's dangerous. The Swiss have got some excellent players. Manzambi being the dangerous attacking midfielder. Brill has been around for a long time. Granit Xhaka has been running the midfield for Switzerland. I know, Nick. The problem is we only need it for like 2 weeks of the year normally. So, all right, Chris. Bolton Wrexham first game of the season. Is that what you reckon? Yeah. I'd take that. As long as it's at the race course, I'd take it. I'd be quite confident with that. Right, countdown is on. Let me just see. Let me just watch and get this clock right. All right, there we go. So we should be pretty synced up. So you can see if you want to sync if you can sync your stream, so we can enjoy it together. Get as close as you can. Some apps let you pause and stuff, and some don't. So you can't always, but yeah, we'll try and enjoy it together. We'll keep each other company. Yeah, if you say that, Chris, let's give it 6 weeks and see which players you've signed, and then it'll all be a bit different then. It's good Canada with a good start. I thought Canada. See, I've got the Canada kit wrong. I thought Canada would be in that funky black and white kit, and of course they haven't. They've put them in the white and white kit. So just goes to show. Hey, my campus. Yep, I think Canada are going to win. I've put Canada to win. I think that home advantage is a big thing, you see. So what Canada have to stop is Granit Xhaka, the number 10 for Switzerland in midfield. He is what we call a deep lying playmaker. He will just pick the ball up off the goalkeeper and off the defenders, and he will set the play. So you can see him now. He's the captain. Lots of stuff will go through him. So if Canada can get somebody in and around him a lot and rush him, make him make quick decisions, make passes that he wouldn't normally make, then I think that will obviously help set them up for success. I'm just looking at the Canadians. Who's that number 6? Did he just press him? I think it was the Canadian number 6 just was really close to Xhaka then. So it looks like they might have recognised that already, and they're going to make him uncomfortable when he gets the ball. Hey, Maple Synapse, how are you? I hope you're all right. Oh, that might get a free kick. No, he doesn't give it. Oh, he has give it. You're going to get a free kick here. Yeah. You just do that just for no reason other than I can, and it'll fill a bit of space. Yeah, it helps in a World Cup and a European Championship. It helps massively, that home advantage. So I'm just trying to pick up my messages because I haven't been able to. I've got 63 WhatsApps. I was only offline for an hour. Right, here we go. In swinger, which I prefer. Oh, I think Swiss defended that well. So the world is watching number 9 for Switzerland, Manzambi. We kind of know about most of the others. Ricardo Rodriguez, the left back, has been around for a while. Kanji, the centre back, has been around. Jack has been around. Breland Bolo's been around for a while now. He was a red hot talent when he was young. Coming through sort of under 19s, under 21s, everyone's known about him. But Manzambi is the one who's sort of set to explode. He plays in Freiburg in Germany, and he's 20 years old, and I'm not sure you'd get much change from about 50 or 60 million for him at the moment. So I ate my ice cream before, Maple Synapse. So, but Richie did send me a picture of his ice cream, which he had that and a bottle of beer on the go. He did when he was listening to the women's podcast a bit earlier. I've got a bottle of water. I think I did a 10K run today at 11 o'clock in the 28-degree heat. I think if I have a bottle of Wrexham, I've got a chilled bottle of Wrexham lager in the fridge. If I have it, I think I'll fall asleep. So I'm going to have water for now and maybe save the beer for the Scotland game. Yeah, I think the world of European football is lining up for Manzambi. What they'll be, so Manzambi won't be new to a European club who can operate in that world. Everybody will know about him. They'll have all been speaking to his agent constantly to try and understand what does he want to do, when's he want to move, how much is he going to want, what are the club going to want. Yeah, that's all the stuff that the tampering, it as an NFL. That's all the stuff that goes on illegally. And then they'll be waiting probably to see the World Cup to see, does he step up? Does he explode? Does he perform as well as we think he would, given all our scouting? And that's what they'll be waiting for. So he's had a good World Cup, got some goals. So let's see what he does in the rest of the tournament. And that will dictate the next moves for everybody. So just usual to in and fro in. The first 5 or 10 minutes of a football game is normally a little bit of to in and fro in while it settles down. Everyone tries to get a touch. That's a good battle with Buchanan up against Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez is really experienced, but that's a poor throw. He never quite. He was touted to be a big thing, Ricardo Rodriguez, but he didn't ever have electric pace. So he never really cut the mustard at the top sides. Never really. I think he spent a bit of time at Milan when Milan were having budgetary trouble. So he was never really able to get to those top tier sides, despite the fact that he was tipped to be a big, one of the best left backs in Europe. It never quite happened. I like Mbolo up front, really good. Doesn't score too many goals, the number 7, but he's a really good player. The Swiss had one of my favourite footballers in the 90s. So next time you find yourself on YouTube, go and have a look for, and I'll put it in the chat as well so you can see it, because they used to have a midfielder called Ciriaco Sforza. Unbelievable footballer he was. So go and have a look for some highlights of Sforza. Yeah, he's ready to explode. Is the feeling, but he needs to stay fit. He needs to stay grounded, not let all the attention get to him, and then become complacent. Think he's got the world at his feet, and then take your eye off the ball. You see, we see that an awful lot with we call them wonder kids, these top talents. They get to 17, 18, they're driving Lamborghinis, they're earning 200 grand a week, and then they never quite cut it because they don't have to. So, I love that Swiss guy. He was one of my favourite ever players. What a passer of the football he was. Absolutely unreal. There's Kone on the bench, had his op after basically having his leg snapped in half. Would he have been from the generation with Stéphane Chapuisat? Maybe he was a bit earlier than Chapuisat, but Swiss have always had really good players. They were famously managed by Roy Hodgson for many years, the Englishman, who he's very pragmatic, but he got them through a few tournaments and got them a little bit of sort of attention, but yeah. Xhaka's got elements. I would imagine Xhaka would be, if you asked him who his favourite sort of Swiss players were, I imagine Sforza would be up there with an influence on his career, because he sort of sits in a similar position to him, just dictates the play and has all the vision and can see. Sforza was just an unreal passer of a football. And there is Xhaka with a lovely ball. Didn't quite come off as he tried to chip it into Vargas, I think it was. But there's Mbolo. Oh, that's a shame. Just on the edge of the box, couldn't quite make it stick. Akanji was at Manchester City for a little while, the centre-back. He's got decent technical ability, but Man City sort of, I don't want to say outgrew him, but he moved on to Inter Milan. Oh, here is Mbolo. Oh, missed a chance. Massive chance. I've set Mbolo up for that. What a shame. 1-on-1 with the goalie, hits it straight at him. Why is the linesman come on the pitch there? He's waving his flag profusely. He's come on the pitch. Get off the pitch. What a ball that is. Great take from Mbolo. It's too easy for the keeper to save that. Have to find the corner of the net. Oh, that was a big chance. Mike the Swiss lived to regret that. And of course, I had Mbolo as my first goal scorer, didn't I? I did. Oh, for God's sake. Of course I did. Oh, goalie's coming out there. Bit of confusion from the Swiss. Oh, there's an offside, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's got a lot of the gifts that you'd be looking for. He's strong, quick, good technique. Just his composure there got the better of him, I think. I just need to bear with me. I just need to switch my fan because I'm not getting enough air. That must be better. Yeah, he did all right. Roy Hodgson did for Switzerland, but oh, that's nice. Granit Xhaka with a little drag back. Oh, that was a near. I tell you what, that's a near miss. Oh, hello. Larin's offside. He's going to score here, but he's offside. Larin rounds the goalie. The keeper saves it. It is going to be offside once they score or miss. Now the flag will go up, I bet. It's one of them that they allow it to go on so they can check it in VAR. They haven't shown that yet to me, but I'm going to assume the flag. Oh, he has now. He's put his hand up. The ref has. So he was offside, Larry. He looked miles off to me, but the Swiss stopped running because they were so confident he was offside. But that's your warning. That is your warning. That was a good move to get Larin into that situation. Larin just has to time his run a bit better. I'm not sure where are they playing this game, by the way. Facts. Where is it? Oh, it's in Vancouver, right? Wish Corporal was an inch shorter. Yeah. BC Place is it in Vancouver? So let's see what we get. Let's see. Say on paper this is a good matchup. Which oh, that's a good ball. Don't touch him. You're going to foul him here, Pratt. That was Saliba, I think. Just you can't grab a player, so that was just silly. The fact that he did grab him. Quite like that goalkeeper kit, by the way. Oh, that's not far away. Maple Synapse. That'll soon come as well. That's a foul throw, by the way. Yeah, I know the ref hasn't given it, but that is the way he threw that to the floor so quickly. Laria is a foul throw. They don't tend to give them very often, foul throws, for some reason. They do it amateur level in football, but they don't tend to do it in professional football. Oh, here we go. Here's our boy. Come on, let's see what you got. He's looking for the pen. Didn't need to do that, Manzambi. He's a product of his time. I want him to stay on his feet there and do something better with it rather than just feel the slightest touch. And wow, that's an awful dive. What an awful... In fact, Laria has a go at him. Yeah, he's way off. They're just getting a replay of the Larian offside as well. It was way off. Oh. We missed a shot because the TV crew insist on showing replays without giving you a bit of a... We should have a picture-in-picture of what's going on so we can see the live action if you're doing a replay. Nice turn. Canada on the attack. Poor ball to Larin from Laria. Oh, you can't give everything as a touch. Yeah, that's all. Just normally what you would encourage him to do is turn away from the defender. Try and stay in the box if you can, because obviously then they just can't touch you. So if you try and stay in the box, turn the opposite way to the defender and let your midfield runners who are coming try and pick one of them out. But he didn't. He decided to look for a foul and ends up just giving a good bit of possession away in the box. He gives it away really cheaply. Been lots of niggly fouls. The ref's just making the point. Oh, so that was Mbolo again with a poor finish that we missed due to a replay. There's a Rodriguez foul on Buchanan. And he knew exactly what he was doing there, Ricardo Rodriguez. He is very experienced. So we're going to have an outswinging free kick near the right touch line. Canada have got a bit of movement. Oh, there was a big swing and a miss at it. And it does squeeze through to the goalkeeper. But I think it was more by luck than judgment. I think it might have even hit a Swiss player in the end. Freuler's down, saying that he's been shot when in reality he hasn't, has he? Cameraman is lingering on Mbolo after those two misses. Swiss had just slowed the pace down. Just try to tempt Canada out. Oh. Don't give that as a foul. Oh, he's give a foul. Soft foul. You got to stop these soft fouls. These... Honestly, this game is a contact sport. Let's have a look who these teams are playing as it stands. Let me find my checker. There it is. So as it stands, South Korea versus Switzerland. Canada, Belgium. Oof. Interesting. Yeah, it does. It's not always players. He's offside, I think. Manzambi's not, but he's offside. He's going to give it now. Yeah, he's waited. It's the the refs have to learn what's a foul and what isn't, because they give fouls for daft stuff that's just not, just the slightest bit of contact. Just get on with it. There's the booing as we reach the Powerade break. I did see an interview with Infantino, Gianni Infantino, and the one of the questions he was asked was about the hydration breaks, and he kind of told a mistruth on air, I guess is what you would say, because he said, "Well, we're not making any more money because of these hydration breaks." But the reality is, we all know that Fox or whoever have gone to him and said, well, if you're having a hydration break, that would be very handy because we could have 3 minutes worth of adverts. So what we'll do is, if you're going to do that, we'll give you more money for the rights to this tournament. And of course, he agreed. Of course, he did. And I bet he got a nice Rolex watch as well in the mix. Good evening, Del. Back again. Yeah, Granit Xhaka is doing all right. He's doing all right, the former Arsenal man. Doing his usual thing like he has for Sunderland, to be fair. He's dictating the play, trying to get the creative juices flowing, making interceptions, orchestrating. That's what he does. But the Swiss have had a couple of chances, just not taken them. Briel and Bolo has had a couple of chances. Shame. Needs a goal now, this game. We've had a couple of good chances each. But now it needs the goal. Oh, that sounds very summery, that, Liz. Salmon with mash and veg. Very summery. I had omelette. I had cheese omelette before. That's what I had. I will try and have a nibble in between the games. But I've got a podcast to upload and try and get out as well in between the games. So we'll try and get the audio podcast of the pod we've just done with Dale and Welsh Techie. Try and get that out for people who can't watch and prefer to listen. Reliable Express, are you a Canadian fan? Is that why? Just for some context, Dell is an Arsenal fan, so that's why. It's not that she's anti-Canada; it's because she obviously Granit Xhaka was ex-Arsenal. His final season was quite good under Arteta, but just before that, he fell out with the fans, didn't he? He was gesticulating at fans. It wasn't working. It was a bit of a mess. But Arteta got one good season out of him before he then moved him on. And then he ended up coming back to the Premier League with Sunderland. Ooh, leftover curry. Oh, making me hungry, you lot, and I can't go and have any food. Come on, let's get a game. Let's get this open up now. This game. That was a good solid tackle. That. Just carry on. Oh, they're both down. Neither of them are head injuries. So for people who perhaps don't understand, the ref only has to stop the play when there's a head injury. So they will, when there's a bit of a collision like that one, sometimes the refs will let it play. Let's just have a look at it. Oh, Vargas has gone down the Achilles of Johnston. Oh, and then Vargas is probably trying to hide. He's probably trying to hide the fact that he did that tackle by feigning injury. I just need to see it again. That is a naughty one down the Achilles with his studs. That's another foul throw, by the way. You can't throw the ball down like on that angle. Yeah, that was naughty. That was poor from Mbolo. Just want a bit more. Just want another gear from Mbolo. So he was. Oh, I'll tell you what. That's another foul throw. When's this ref going to start giving them? Oh, here comes the Canadians. Here's Buchanan. Not a foul. He dived when Akanji ran across him. That was a dive. If you mean the foul on Johnston, I would ask the same question, Liz. Because when you can see the replay, it's quite obvious what he's done. And if the ref can't see it in real time, that's obviously what VAR is for. So we had some terrible decisions yesterday in the England game. I think Ghana should have had 2 penalties in that game. Oh, need to get Larin in this game more, don't they? They've got him in that once that he was offside. Need to get him involved a bit more. He's he's been deadly, hasn't he, since the last 12 months. The Swiss are shackling him really well. No high press from the Canadians, really, although Jonathan David has started one now. But, oh, of course, we've got another game going on, haven't we? Crikey. Oh, what a goal that is. That Bosnia scored. What a goal. In Seattle, I'm going to say in the best stadium in the World Cup. Just putting that out there. What a goal from Bosnia. The best stadium in the World Cup. By the way, the home of the Seahawks at Lumen Field in Seattle. Let's have a look at this. What's gone on here? Oh, what a farce that is. Kyle Larin kicking the ball away. What a farce. He's acting like he's Polak. The reality is, if he's kicked the ball away and delayed the restart, Larin should get booked for that. He did get booked, and then he booked Xhaka. How can you book Granit Xhaka for that? That's a farce. You can't book Xhaka for anything that happens after the fact. I mean, Xhaka's got action. Is that he's already tried to kick the ball when that is woeful refereeing. Shambolic. You know what's coming, everybody. You know what's coming. Let me just. That is shambolic refereeing. And there you go for the ref. What a wazzock. Again, you can't have a ref in this game who can't understand exactly what's gone on there, and then a VAR who doesn't look at that and go, well, Xhaka had already made the motion to take the free kick. Here goes Larin. It's going to be is he going to work the chance? He's in the box. Does work a shot. Easy save. Easy save. Doesn't do enough there. Disappointing shot in the end from Larin. But that's what we were saying before. They need to get him in the game more. That was the obviously he was way offside for that other chance, but that was the first time they've really got him going. Yeah, that Bosnia goal was a cracker. Can I have? Oh, and do you know what? I've just realised that might alter things in the group. Oh, Swiss were on the attack, didn't make the most of it. Let's just have a look. How does that? Swiss are still playing South Korea. Bosnia now would play United States next at the moment. Canada, Belgium still. So, yeah. Yeah, it's hard. These referees. There's so few people who want to referee. They'll basically let anybody be a ref. And the trouble is, lots of them haven't played football. So they think, oh, I can still get me football sort of fix by being a referee. And there's lots of things that happen. If you've ever kicked a ball, you just know why it's happened. And you can see that these referees don't understand what's going on. Offside. That was another half chance for Canada. He just doesn't start that Larin shot. Just having a replay of that Kyle Larin shot doesn't start it out wide enough. This game definitely needs a goal now. Oh, well done, Embolo on the edge of the box. Oh, Xhaka has hit that, overhit that. Granite. Can't. That's frustrating when you do get into the final third. You've got a really experienced player and he massively miss it to pass. Yeah. That's tough. Where are these two in the group? So they're the top two. So they're fighting it out. Canada is top. So they're fighting it out about which who plays South at the moment. Anyway, it's who plays South Korea and who plays Belgium. And Bolo's asking for something there. Let me have a look. He's asking for a foul in the box, and I would say not enough in that. Oh, here goes Mbolo. That'll be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick 20 yards out. Clash of heads potentially there. We might get a little minute delay here because I think Mbolo might have hit Larry. He came round his blind side. Oh, not much in it. Slight contact, nothing too bad. He's got up and he doesn't need treatment. So it can't be that bad, can it? Even though he's looking at the ref as if to say, that's the worst tackle I've ever seen. But yet you don't need any treatment and you've got up. So, oh, it must be 2-0 to Bosnia. Own goal. Edin Dzeko's shot. Deflected in. So that game looks as good as over, if you believed that that was ever in doubt, that Bosnia against Qatar would ever be in doubt. Now, you're not letting a Kanji hit this. You can't let... It's got to be Xhaka. Oh, he's hit it miles over the bar. That free kick is another waste. But he was lined up with a Kanji as the other potential right-footed option on that set piece. I just can't believe that a Kanji would be a right-footed option on a set piece. That was poor. Work the goalkeeper. Get it on target to start with. Just never know if a goalkeeper might spill the ball, push it back into the middle, get an attacker there first. Can't do that if you hit it over the bar. That's nice play. Is Manzambi. This is nice play. Now, let's see. Can he stay on his feet? They doubled up on him. Well, in fact, they trebled up on him. So they are Canada are really worried about Manzambi. Good evening, Esteban. How are you? I don't know if you've been watching the game. You've not missed too much. A couple of chances here and there, but not too much. It definitely needs a goal, this, at the moment, this game. It's fairly even. I think if you were to look at the stats, it would probably be reasonably even, although I'd take it back. Switzerland have had 73% of the possession. So they're dominating the football. But yet they've both had 2 shots on target, and that ultimately is the... that's the important stat, isn't it? You can have the ball, as like England proved, you can have the ball all you want, but if you can't do anything with it, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, here we go. We've got a Canada free kick in swinger. It's not really done a good job. They're looking for a free kick. Oh. Couldn't see who tried to win a free kick. But Johnston, anyway, regardless, he smashes one over the bar. Oh, you've been on multi-view watching both the games, have you? Right. Yeah. Good evening, Tony. How are you? Yeah, it's the same here, Tony, mate. It is the same here. I see you got a shout out on the Fearless podcast this week, Tony. I think you started a transfer. I think you actually asked a question, but started a transfer rumour. Oh, Canada have had a massive chance to score there and wasted it. Oh, Ali Ahmed should have scored. Canada have worked one across the box. Jonathan David picks a lovely pass out, and Ahmed's poor effort is poor. Yeah, I think you'd asked a question about, you'd put it in the chat with us, like, what about Joachim Mailer? And I think Andy Gilpin took that we're signing Joachim Mailer. So I think you've started a transfer run with Tony. Yeah, we've been Esteban, they have been showing the goals a minute or so after they've happened, I think, in this game. Right, what we got? Set piece. Canada, in swinger, well defended by Manzambi, actually, as first contact at the front post. I'm not sure. Maple Synapse. I'm not sure that this ball is particularly great, if I'm honest. And I've seen a few goals go in that are not that they're not top corner. Their goalkeepers are getting hands on them, and I think what we're going to learn is that this hasn't been a great World Cup for goals. Like normally the World Cup, you get a lot of 20, 25-yard goals. We've not had an awful lot of them. A lot of free kicks. We haven't. I think have we seen one maybe direct free kick? I think it might be to do with the ball. I think what people are realizing is if you hit it hard and on target, you've got a decent chance. But the problem is it seems quite erratic in how it comes off the boot. And I've seen a lot of shots going over the bar. I did a stream before the season started, and I think it was with the Sweden-Norway game, and I'd spotted it then. People were really struggling to control the shots. And these are professional footballers, so. I think this ball is not the best. But having never kicked this ball, I couldn't verify that. Good evening, Dan. How are you? It's so on paper, Dan, this is a really good clash. It's not proved to be that yet. It's been stalemate. Couple of chances from either side. Switzerland are dominating the football, but nobody's had a real good effort on goal. So we probably at this point we need half time to come, and then it would be lovely to get an early goal to kick us off in the second half. Oh, Qatar have scored. The comeback is on. It's Bosnia 2, Qatar 1. It's 28 degrees here. I went for a run at 11 a.m. this morning. It was lovely. Oh, Jonathan David's shot, left foot wide, comfortably wide from the edge of the box. He's another one, Jonathan David. I always want a bit more from him. Had a good reputation in France, went to Juve. And only this season has he, that's a terrible effort. Only this season has he sort of started to meet that reputation. I've got a fan going, Tony. I don't know if you've got one. That's as good as it gets because obviously no aircon. Go on, who's going to be brave? That's the question I always ask just before after the last 5 minutes of a half. Is anybody going to be brave and go for it? Or are you just going to sit, get in at half time? We're just showing us the goal we're on ITV in the UK. They're just showing us the goal for Qatar. It's not the best defending. It's a bit of a mess of defending from the Bosnians, to be honest. And a tap in from 6 yards out. There's one of my favourites, the momentum graph. I do love a momentum graph. It's fairly even when you look at that. Oh, and Bolo again just overhits a pass. Oh, it was deflected. Take it back. Yeah, lots of ice cubes. Lots of ice cubes. Dan has jet washed his drive and patio. Got rid of the weeds and all the black fungi or whatever you've got on your drive, depending on what it's made of. You probably won't have to do it again this summer, though, Dan. So good job. So the Swiss have got a corner here. Oh, there's 4 minutes of it. I've been talking and not paying attention. There's only 4 minutes of added time. That tells you a lot. We have an in-swinging corner. Xhaka's free at the back post, which I don't like. It's well defended regardless. The Canadians did really well. Oh. And they started a counter with a sidewinder of a kick from the goalkeeper. But the Swiss deal with it. You cut up a bunch of boxes. Okay, Esteban. That was probably more exciting than the game. We do have to give Ghana some credit. They did a couple of things really well. They shut space really quick. So England couldn't move into space or pass the ball into space. They cut passing lanes off. So it wasn't the best game, sadly, but because it's the last game, this is the third game in the group. We're getting these games played at the same time now, so there's no cheating going on. The teams have to play at the same time. They have to kick off at the same time, is what it's technically the way it works. Both halves have to kick off at the same time. Oh, here we go. Swiss are going to have a chance here. No, they didn't quite make the most of that. A ball from Xhaka to Manzambi. Didn't quite come off. Oh, soft from Mbolo. Gives away a free kick when they're on the attack. Jonathan David, though, is the man who he fouled. That's interesting. Look at him working hard in his own box. It's not even a foul, really. They do come together, but it was kind of a natural coming together. So that's why Mbolo is so unhappy, because it wasn't a stupid foul. It was a very soft from the ref. Wouldn't have given that one myself. Oh, there's half time. Yeah, I can't remember what the exact terminology is, Dan, but years ago, teams used to, if teams knew that they were safe and both going through, the games were not exciting, were they? They used to just play out draws and really dull games because there was no jeopardy. So that's why they decided to get all teams kicking off at the same time, so that you don't know what's going on in the other game. There's a better word for it, but I can't remember what it is. So, yeah. All right, listen, it's half time. Go and top up your drink. Look, I need some more water, and I'll try and get a snack. Hopefully, the second half will kick off. We'll get a goal, and that'll kick us off. But yeah, go and do your toilet break, get a drink, get a snack, do whatever you need to, and I'll come back in a minute, and we will carry on. I will try and give you a bit of music like I did yesterday. I need to pick something different, don't I? So let me just get the halftime graphic up. Oh, let me stop the clock first, so I don't just get us ready for the second half, because I want the clock up so you can see what's going on. Anybody who joins us, let me get the old music up. Gonna go through them in order. I am back. Just bear with me though, because I've had a sausage roll, but I am just having my snacks. So please just bear with. Well, people go mad when you have to snack. That's right. Tony might not be here anymore. That's right. Greece ground their way to that Euro 2006, 8. Can't remember. It is roasted in this room, by the way. I've got the fan on. It is like unbelievable. As well, Strecky has entered the chat. Excuse me. I haven't got a thermometer in here, Esteban, but it is roasting. Players are out. Let me concentrate on clock duty to make sure I sync up the time. And Bolo's just getting the ball on the centre circle, ready to kick off. We'll have to have the countdown because they like the countdown to kick off, don't they? They're obviously trying to sync it with TV and with the other game, so that adds a complication when you get these games. And we're underway. This game definitely needs a goal. Just to spark it into life. Oh, there comes Manzambi early on. Good cross. It's going to be a chance for the Swiss. And there's a goal. Vargas. Back post. It's all Manzambi. It was all Manzambi down the right side. Did really well. Put a really good cross in. And Bolo didn't quite get to it. And Vargas smashes it in off the near post. Hey, Mertland, how are you? And we got what we wanted, which was an early goal, just to try and see if Canada gets sort of sparked into life. It's a great run from Manzambi. Draws out the centre half. Really good cross. It's behind Mbolo. Vargas takes a slightly heavy touch, if I'm honest, but it doesn't matter because he does enough just to smash it in off the post. Oof. Hello. Right, let me just refresh the BBC predictor thing and see if that's made any difference. It hasn't made any difference to any of the games so far, unless they haven't updated it. So, Jacques is playing number 10 for the Swiss. That was nice. Positive after half time. So they now sit atop the group anyway, which they were. Yeah, it's not. I don't know what the goal difference. I'm not even that bothered that I'm going to look. I don't think it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Bosnia couldn't rack up 5 or 6 against Qatar, but let's see what happens. Well, the Swiss might just try and take the sting out of this game now. Be a bit more selective about when they take risky passes forward and just try and recycle the ball a little bit more. I'm going to look after. I've just said I'm not bothered, but I am going to look. I'm going to look at the goal difference. Oh, they'd need another 5, 6, 7. They'd need another 8 goals or something. It's not happening. Canada need not worry. They'd need an 8-goal swing. Between the two games, that won't happen. It's too big. That's a great ball from Xhaka to Mbolo. He just can't do enough to hold it up in the box. I'm watching Manzambi. Oh, he's looked for a foul. There's a nudge on him. He's in the box. He feels the nudge. It's a perfectly reasonable little nudge to try and put him off. Throws himself to the floor. Yes, Swiss guy started that half really well. And now this is it's not a foul. Not a foul, that. Now this is a case of the Canadians will learn about their team now. So what do? How do they respond? What does Jesse Marsh do? Does he look positive? How do the players react? Do they let their heads go down? Do they keep going? Are they aggressive and still try and go forward? So you'll learn something. Yeah, I think he's been a massive part of it, Tony. They got the perfect blend of somebody who can still influence a game, but he's very experienced. So are they doing head-to-head before they're doing goal difference? That's interesting. They don't normally. Head-to-head is normally the thing after goal difference, but they do change the rules before every tournament. So Does really well, Manzambi. It's a good finish. Drags it a bit. Oh, so it was new rule. They went to head first before they do goal difference. Interesting. Canada, let's see. We got to say you learn. You're always learning things about these international sides. And it's not necessarily for this game, it's for the future. Like, when it gets to the knockout stage, if Canada go one behind, what are they going to do? This might if you're Canadian, this will teach you something. Yeah. Oh, that's a great switch of play. Oh, I like that. It's what a terrible delivery. I think it was Sow. He's put a terrible delivery in after a lovely switch of play, and he's in acres of space. Oh, that's Canada have just lost. So Canada have lost the momentum at the moment. Look a bit disjointed now. They look a bit put out by the goal. These refs need to count that 5 seconds quicker every time the ball goes out for a throw, don't they? It's a bit slow. The Swiss manager was a player. Two brothers they were. The Yakins. Murat Yakin is the manager, and his brother was Hakan Yakin, who were fairly decent players. He's managed at some other clubs. I think they were all Swiss clubs, I think, before he took the international job. Kyle Larin jumps the gun, gets into the box before he's allowed to. It's not a rumour, Esteban, he's gone. As an Englishman, I'm really disappointed because he was doing a spectacular job with Wales. I was hoping he would stay forever and ever. Burnley have trebled his wages and paid £800,000, I think it is, to the FAW to get him out. And I'm not sure he'll last the season at Burnley. I don't know if Welsh Techie saw the video. It was pretty obvious that he was going because I saw a video, I think it was this afternoon, of Noel Mooney talking, and you could tell. I don't know where he was or what the interview was, but you could tell by the way he was speaking that he'd gone. And the FA can use that 800,000 to improve the Adran Premier, can't they? Oh, that was a good chance for Larin. Oh, hello. In swinging cross. I don't understand why Larin didn't make contact on that about 6 yards out. Need a replay. What happened there? It's a great ball in. Oh, he gets up too early, I think, and Akanji just uses his strength. Well, he's Mbolo. He's got through. Here comes Manzambi. Terrible goalkeeping. And there's the goal, the killer goal, 2-0. And there's the Manzambi goal. It's going to be Steve Cooper, I think, the Wrexham boy, isn't it? Oh, that Canadian bench doesn't look very happy. Oh, hello, hang on. We got first goal scorer. Who got the first goal scorer before? Nobody got Vargas's first goal scorer, so we've all missed out there. By the way. Oh. Yeah, it's poor goalkeeping. It's not a great shot. It's too straight. It's not in the corner. Goalkeeper makes a right hash of that. Terrible technique. I'm afraid to say. Yeah, that was a good shout, Welsh Seki. He is the type of he's the type of person they should definitely interview, though, isn't he? But if Steve Cooper gets the job, it might not be fun to watch, but you might get a few more results. I hadn't seen Tony Pulis' name in there. He's too busy podcasting with Mick McCarthy. He probably makes more money from his podcast than he would at the FAW. There's been a raft of substitutes. I couldn't tell you who any of them were because I wasn't paying attention. Now, let me have a look. Does that make any difference to the... How can I get that tab? I want that tab up here. That's what I wanted. Does that make any difference to the state of play? So Canada is still playing South Korea. Doesn't tell me where. Bosnia are currently playing the Americans. Switzerland, Belgium. It's a bit of a derby, that. Of course, that would put Canada on course for the winner of Netherlands-Morocco as it stands. So, last 16 be tough. United States currently on course for a game with Egypt, and the Swiss would be in the mix for a game with Colombia or Croatia as it stands. So, yeah. I think Gareth Southgate he's one of these as well. He's got a podcast company now, so he's making more money doing. They're all making more money doing that than they are doing the football. Canada have got a corner here, though. They're putting a bit of pressure on. Yeah, Oh, that was a half decent effort from Cornelius. From the corner, he swung a foot at it. They've given a corner. I'm not sure. I didn't think it was, but it must have got a touch. They've taken it short, quick. Is a good crossing. Oh, that was great defending. Oh, that's a bit crappy from the goalkeeper, but that was good defending. Nearly a goal for Canada, which would have been really exciting to get that back. Liam Hall, Miller has come on for Canada. Oh, look at Manzambi's power running there down the flank. It's a great tackle by Cornelius, I think it is in the end. But that's the little type of piece of play that these big clubs will be looking at. The way he's sort of carried that ball, powerful down the line. Swiss can just enjoy this now. They can just knock it about a bit and try and draw Canada out. In theory, Canada are going to be pressuring like they have done there. Soft foul by, I think it's Buchanan. Might not be. Maybe it was somebody else. Yeah, they just had a little half chance there, the Canadians. The ball didn't quite fall for them. I'll be interested to see if Grant Hanley starts again for Scotland tonight, by the way, because he was dreadful in the last game. Just checking my messages. I just want to see if there's anything on social media to see whether any hints at the Scotland starting lineup. Because obviously it doesn't get announced for another 40 odd minutes. I'll just have a look and see if there's any little tip-offs. As Canada tried to attack, but there's thunderstorms outside the bloody Scotland stadium. So if that game gets delayed, I'll be going to bed. Interesting stat from Opta Joe about Scotland. Scotland have registered 2 shots on target at the World Cup, with only Iraq recording fewer. If you watch that last game, I don't understand how you could pick Grant Hanley again. He was so woeful. No hints, nothing. So we have to wait for the official announcement. We'll wait and see. And we'll watch and see what happens in that with the weather. Manzambi needs to be stronger. He's just fallen over again there because he couldn't get the ball. And now I think he's rolling around now. Is that him? Yeah, he's rolling around as if he's been poleaxed again. Get up, you pillock. The Swiss are going, look, he's injured. It's not a head injury. Get on with it. Quite right to boo him. Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen would be a good choice, wouldn't he, Esteban? It's very much got the look of a Yakin. Has he got up without having any treatment after all that, Manzambi? Yeah, magic, isn't it? Look. He's making the Swiss give the ball back now. Yeah, quite right. They shouldn't have kicked it out to start with. And you would really think if Canada need a goal in the next 10 minutes, if they're going to give themselves enough time, you would think, to get the second goal. But the front line have not really, Larin's had one good look. They haven't done enough, Canada. Ooh, that was a good ball in. Nice little flick on. The Swiss dealt with it comfortably. Yeah, I'm all for that. Oh, here comes Liam Miller down the left. Poor cross that it lands at Jonathan David's feet. What a block. What a block by El Vardy, I think. It's a corner. Elvedi, yeah. What a block that was. Number 4. And he celebrated it. That was a brilliant block. Jonathan David was definitely going to hit the target. In swinging corner. Keeper deals with it. It's a waste. Let's see if the Canadians can turn the pressure up for 5 or 10 minutes. And Buchanan with a poor cross that got blocked by Rodriguez. Going to be a long throw by Johnson. It's a bit floaty. And Rodriguez clears it. It's the problem with that floaty throw. Oh. Canada are going to get a corner, though. There we go. Let's see. Let us see what they do. We'll take a short one. No, he didn't in the end. He had the option of the short one with Buchanan. Definitely going to put it in the mixer. You would think this would go edge of the 6-yard box for a attacker to head. It goes a bit deeper than that. It's too easy to defend if it's deep like that. The problem with the outswinging corner is the ball gets further away from the goal. That is the issue. That's why I like to in-swing them towards the goal, closer. Very clever, Andy. That's very clever. The Swiss roll. Yeah, just having a little go, though, the Canadians. And that's what we want, even if it's just for the sake of the game. Just to try and keep it competitive. Nice switch of play. Johnston gets in. Oh, Rodriguez goes down. Ricardo Rodriguez, I'm not sure he's got touched. Let's have a look. No, I mean, there is contact, but again, he's stuck the straight leg out to try and initiate the contact. It's Wrexham lager break. It's time for a Wrexham lager break. Let me just check X again and see what's going on. Well, I mean, Esteban, if you don't know, I mean, I've never even heard of Kid and Play, so you'll have to explain what that is to us. Just checking some women's Wrexham women's chat. Everyone's trying to organise tickets for the Champions League qualifier. Right. I wouldn't have got that. Esteban. So thankfully you knew. Yeah, I didn't think it was ever going to be in any doubt, Dan. I always thought it would be favourable for us, but the midweek one was the one, obviously, wasn't it? Because you want that in the evening so Wrexham fans can get home or get to the game at least. Yeah, I was just on X, Liz, and it was looking like that. So looks like we'll be abandoning the Scotland Watchalong. Just having a look to see if there's any official news. There isn't that I can see as of yet. But we're back underway after the Wrexham lager break. Canada. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, they're going to have a chance. Kyle Larin has scored out of nowhere. It's 2-1. Oh, it's Promised David. They've taken Kyle Larin off. That's me. I wasn't paying attention. What? Game on. Let's have more of these hydration breaks. Hello. If we could see a replay, that would be nice. So Johnston with a lovely long ball over the top. Oh, what a touch. What a touch. That's a great goal. Canada just scored an absolute belter. Who's the... I can't see the... I couldn't see who made the pass to him. What a great move that was. Okay. Okay, right. That was a nice goal. Just makes things interesting, just changes the dynamic. Now the Swiss might not be so brave at going forward. And obviously this home advantage might come into it. Canada have got a corner here. Straight away. They couldn't, could they? Going to be an in-swinger from the left. No, it doesn't beat the first man. That's criminal. Can't beat the can't. Oh, dangerous. Can't not be the first man. It was Saliba, was it? That was a lovely pass. Lovely touch and pass. Sure it was. That was nice. The dynamic shifts. Now Canada have a bit of momentum. Are they making some subs? Or no, they're just waiting for the set piece. So I think Liam Miller's going to whip this in, is he? I would use the in-swinger. They probably won't. Can somebody find an inch of space? It's an outswinger. It's a good ball. Oh, I tell you, Cornelius is headed wide. He's got his head in his hands because I think he knows he should have done a bit better. Oh, he thinks it's a corner. He's going mad. Let's have a look. It's a good ball. Oh, wait, that looks like a corner to me. They might overturn this. Oh, he's given a free kick or an offside. Oh, weird. I don't think we've announced anything to do with that, Dan, yet, have we? So I don't know because I don't know what date it is. Oh, sorry, hang on. Oh, God. What's that last thing I'm trying to do? Yeah, I don't understand it, Nick. I don't understand that. I don't understand why they didn't give that. But Canada are going to have a good 15 minutes here, aren't they? Going to have at least 5 minutes of injury time or extra time. Right, come on, Canada. I think it'd be really exciting if we could get a goal in the next 5 minutes and have 10 minutes of, well, providing both teams go for it and try and win. And we could have a good 10-minute scramble. Oh, Swiss are going to get a corner there. That should be a. How is that not a Swiss corner? That referee view of the goal. Right. The Canadians look like they're going to be brave enough to have a go. This could end 3-1 or 2-2. The shirts are dripping with sweat, so it's obviously either humid or warm. Here comes Schaffelberg. And Larea goes off. That's quite an attacking change. Schaffelberg's definitely better further forward than Larea is. And the Swiss just play it simple, try and draw out the Canadians, who will be keen to press as hard as they can now, to take some risks. The Swiss absolutely just mugged the ref off there down the line, kicking the ball away. Oh, here he comes. Here's Manzambi again. Oh, the goalkeeper just about holds on this time. Ish. Here goes Promise David. Is he going to press the goalie? No, it's easily cleared. Yeah, it does. You can tell by the sort of shirts. They look like they're dripping. So I think the weather forecast when I saw just said it would be about 27 degrees. But I'm going to assume. Let me see if I can find it again. 28 it says at the moment. So assume it'll be very humid as well. Oh, and Bolo's going off. Interesting. He hasn't, and Manzambi's going off. Everybody's fun is over now. Manzambi's gone off. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a long throw there that Canada nearly had another chance from. Oh, the roof is closed, is it? Okay. Yeah. Another goal. It looks like Bosnia have scored again. Deflected, poorly headed, massive shot, bouncing around, terrible goalkeeping, goal. 3-1 to Bosnia. Players taking his shirt off, so you're going to get a yellow card. That was a stupid thing to do. A goalkeeper put the defender in a poor position there. Swiss on the attack. And that Canadian goalkeeper was way too far out. He needed to make more distance so that I think it was Johnston could then play him a pass back a bit better. Have they announced it already? Have they? I was looking, Dan, but I was waiting to see. I thought it was an hour before the kickoff that. Canada on the attack got a corner, by the way. Just see if I can find any. Yeah. So they have put it out. So they have dropped Hanley, but not put Dom Hyam in. Yeah. They have. They announced it 10 minutes ago, actually. But they have, regardless, they haven't put Dom Hyam in. They've picked somebody else instead. So. Canadians are got praying there. They're in the stands praying for a something to fall their way. Come on, Canada. Let's get to. Well, it's a bit late now to have that last 10 minutes of excitement that I was hoping for. Oh, Canada have played really poorly there, just trying to progress the ball forward, and they've massively overhit it, kicked it out for a throw into Swiss. There's a silly foul by the Swiss. Not been a lot of smooth football. Certainly in this. Oh, that's sloppy as well by the Swiss. Jonathan David might have bought that, however. He very acrobatically launched himself up in the air to win that foul. The Canadians got a free kick just by the halfway line. Have they got anything clever? Have you got anything interesting, different? Or are you just going to put it in the mixer? It's back stick, which is really predictable. And it's dealt with very comfortably. So the answer was no, they haven't. Oh, is that going to go for a corner? No, it isn't. Well, Canada are going to get in the box here, are they? No. Sloppy. You've got big Promise David up front now, right? He's a big unit. I would be in making sure you put quality ball into the box. 6 minutes of additional time. Got to make sure you put quality ball into the box and give him a chance to get his head on something. There is a good... Oh, the Canadians have missed a massive chance. It's Cornelius. There's a big loopy cross. And I'm not sure he even gets a touch on it, Cornelius. In swinging, big loopy cross. Him and maybe Promise David getting each other's way a little bit. Cornelius gets a touch on it. Not enough. Should have been 2-2. I think Jonathan David just puts him off. Oh, what a chance. That's the type of ball, though, that I was thinking about that they've got to put in. Bit of quality. And let the physicality of Davis, of Promise David, cause some problems. That's not a foul. Don't give that. Yeah, it's not a foul. Yeah. It does feel like the one chance. You only normally get one chance, don't you, in extra time and injury time. So that does feel like the one. Although, hello, here they go again. Oh, quality of ball was poor. They had actually 2 players at the back stick, Canada there. Kanji clears it. That was a little counter-attack. We're going to get another Johnston long throw. It's 4 minutes, at least 4 minutes left. Johnston tries to rally the Canadian fans. who are all sat down. They're outnumbered at the front post. That's the problem. Oh, Promise David did get a touch on it. The keeper saves it. That was another chance. It's off his shoulder. Comes off Promise David's shoulder rather than off his head. So it doesn't carry any speed and the keeper can gather it easily. Oh, here come the Swiss. Swiss might nick something here. Do they want to? Are they bothered? Nah, they're not bothered. Just wasting time. Oh, hello. I take it back. We've had half the injury time. That was silly by Johnston in the corner there. He really could have given away a free kick. Here they come again. Canada. Oh, here we go. Have you got a ball to... No, again. They did really well down that right flank. Final ball was poor. Can have another long throw. Can have a Johnston long throw. It's not quite the missile that Ben Tozer used to throw. Not a big run-up. Loopy one. Well defended by a Kanji. He might get the chance to put a cross in, though. He does. It's not brilliant. It's easily claimed. Ah. Can you make one more? Can you force one more? Without overcommitting and letting Switzerland in for their third goal. That is the key. Oh, Jesse Marsh is going mad. I don't sure quite what he's saying. Here they come. Right, a minute left. Big switch of play to the left side. Might bounce over him. No, Liam Miller's got it. Have you got a quality delivery? Oh, he doesn't take the chance. Now he does. Oh, there's another chance for Johnston. Doesn't get anything on it. Oh. He's not attacked that with much belief. Oh. Well, they've had a go, Canada. And they are going to have a long throw here. Big one in. Oh. Oh, Promise David. Oh, hello. Oh, keeper spilled it. It's going to be a free kick for basically next to nothing. Just the slightest bit of contact. And the Swiss are celebrating because they know that as soon as this ball is kicked from the set piece, it's likely that the ref is going to blow for full time. But Promise David has made a massive difference when he's come on. He's caused chaos, really. And the ref blows for full time. And there we go. There we have it. It's a 2-1. And now they have to go to America. I think they're... is what they're saying. The Canadians, they have to go to Los Angeles to play the next game. So first 45 minutes was a bit dull, a bit of too much of a match. You know, it was too evenly matched. the game came to life a little bit in the second half because of the early goal, obviously, from Switzerland. But the problem is if you give yourself 2 goals to make up, it's really difficult to make up 2 goals. But they had a go, to be fair. Thanks, Martin. See you next time. But they had a go, to be fair, but just didn't have enough in them in the end. Didn't have the little bit of quality in the last 10 minutes to get that second goal. So there we go. Right. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go. I'm going to do some podcasting. I'm going to upload the women's podcast from today so that's distributed. And then we'll see what's going on. I'll see what's going on with this Scotland game. But if there's a delay, I won't be staying up because I've got work in the morning. So if it's on time, then we'll watch the Scotland-Brazil game. But let's see what's happening. So thanks to everybody who's been in the chat. Much appreciated. Keeping me company because it's always better to watch it with a few people rather than watching it on your own in it. So yeah, thanks for that. And yeah, I'll see you in an hour. But if not, I'll schedule something else for later in the week. See you, everybody. Thank you.